So, are you mechon?
In one sense we are, and in another we are not. It is a fact that the weapons you call the mechon were created by our civilization. However, we were born from the mechonis. By your understanding, it would be correct to say that we are the same as mechon.
A form of mechanical life born of the mechonis. Is that correct?
From our perspective, you are forms of organic life born of the bionis.
Life born of the mechonis? So there is life here, just like on Bionis.
Explain to us why you invaded our world. What did we ever do to you?
I understand your feelings, but please, there is much yet to tell you.
Dunban, please hear her out.
But...
These Machina, they're good people.
Fiora?
You do not look fully functional.
Ever since she was given this body, she hasn't been feeling too good. But we honestly don't know what to do.
Do you mean to tell me you are not Machina? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm okay. Really.
Nonsense. I am a doctor. Do not worry. I specialize in people in your... situation. Just as I thought. You were transformed into a face unit. You are experiencing a functional breakdown in multiple locations. I will take her to my laboratory. The Chief will answer your questions. He is waiting for you in Junks.
For us?
We will speak later.
Shulk, I'm...
Fiora.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thanks.
Huh. He's massive.
I get a kick out of seeing people's faces every time.
We were told that you were waiting for us.
That's right. I've been waiting a long time. Waiting for you to accept my request.
Request?
But first, let me ask. The sword the young man is holding, is that the Monado?
It is.
And the destruction of the fortress on the sword, was that your lot's doing?
Yes, although unfortunately we were unable to stop Egil.
Egil?
Do you know him? He claims to be the leader of Mechonis.
This Egil that you fought is one of our people. He's my son.
Your son?
Actually, my request is about him as well.
Ah.
I want you to kill Egil.
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kaelen Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother.
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around to the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the mechon descended upon Erith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hum-Hum and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dixon, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon!
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk...
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that, but he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did, and he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina?
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten, or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Rind!
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a mecon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a mecon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best. I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
A problem?
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate, but to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in mechon, so if you were to find some mechon parts...
But where?
Well, outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes ashore there. You might be able to find one among the mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
I expect nothing short of our very best.
Everyone, do your best. Ha! Ah! I'll touch you all to shreds! Stay focused. That is fuel! Worldly smash! At last, we move at the same pace.
I'm looking forward to the results.
Our time is come. Split edge! Looks like we managed to survive. Don't lose focus! I'm ready!
I expect nothing short of our very best.
Just what I needed.
Summon flare!
Split edge! Done back! It's okay. Nicely done.
Razor!
We can definitely do this!
Summon earth!
You're not invincible! Milano! Enchant! Soaring temperature! Time is now! This will leave a mark! Take your edge! Born in a world of strife! Against the odds! Split edge! We choose to fight! Blossom Shadowlight! Good!
Razor! I feel the ether.
Almost there!
Let us become
We can definitely do this!
Copy! Summon
Monado!
Impulse!
Steel! A pretty good battle!
Let us remain vigilant.
Nice job!
Summon wind!
We can definitely do this!
Hypnosis!
Now!
Summon
With that
copy!
match! This isn't going well. Get a hold of yourself! Ah! Shadow Eye!
Summon flare!
On my mark! Born in a world of strife! Against the odds! We choose to fight! Blossom dance! Melia, get ready!
My turn! Flare impulse! Shulk!
Okay, my turn! Not bad!
Not thank you enough.
Just like old times!
I fear I approach my limit.
Soaring! Shulk! Not bad! Everyone! Let's go! Light heal!
I kneel down.
We're moving as one!
Summon
Backslash!
Then cold.
Pretty good direct!
Let us hurry onward.
Nice job!
Summon wind.
Nice heal!
Summon
Stay
earth.
focused!
Summon
Alright, I'm
copy.
feeling it!
Poison earth. It's flowing through me.
We can definitely do
Summon
this!
force.
With that back! Thank you, I'll cut you off a split! The time is now!
Strength and unity.
I'm glad you're with us, Melia. Shadow Eye!
Summon
We
Aqua.
choose to fight! Blossom Dance!
Healing aqua.
Gale Slash!
Backslash.
Worldly! Come on!
Each other is our greatest strength.
Yeah! And we're stronger than anyone else! Looks like we're setting the pace!
Summon wind.
Stay calm!
Summon
Stay focused!
copy.
We can definitely do this!
I think it's
Monado! I fear not the jaws of death!
Backslash. Summon aqua.
Gale Slash!
We need you,
Worldly!
Shulk. Now, healing aqua.
Alright, I'm feeling it! Split Edge! Time has come! Prepare for our fury! Soaring! Melia, get ready!
Leave it to me. Water, the source of Shulk.
Leave it to me! Thanks. How do you like that?
Not thank you enough.
Just like old times! I feel my passion. A pretty good battle. Let's stay focused!
But we cannot be reckless.
Don't lose focus!
You dare challenge hereupon?
Leave this to me! We can definitely do this! Stay calm! Stay focused! I'll catch you over it! The time is now! One in a world of strife! Against the odds! We choose to fight! Thanks! Gale Slash!
Ricky Snakes, you taste hereupon power!
Ricky, get a hold of yourself. We can definitely do this! Worldly! Demon Slayer!
Everybody!
Monado! Steel Strike!
Fine goodies!
Let's go!
Ricky, no like this.
I'm ready!
You keep on rolling!
Split Edge!
Everybody, done. No one, Ricky knows you hit next time.
Don't let it get to you! Nicely done! Just what I needed! Stay calm! Stay focused!
Play on floor later.
Born in a world of strife! Against the odds! We choose to fight! Blossom Dance! I'll cut you over! On my mark! I'll cut you over! Ricky, don't mess up!
Leave it to Heropon! Heropon! Shulk, go now!
Okay, my turn! We can definitely... How do you like that? Just like old times!
Yahoo!
We choose to fight!
One! Ricky Sneaky!
Two!
On backslash! Three for heroes!
Nice job! Let's press on! Alright, I'm feeling it!
Now! Keep on rolling!
Shadow Eye! What?
Monster! Ricky's so sad! Ricky's fine item!
We can definitely do this!
You do it!
Just what I needed! I'm with that match! That time has come!
No bomb dance!
Born in a world of strife! Against the odds! Backslash! At last, we move at the same pace!
Yeah, Dumba!
Crush power!
Split it!
Ricky, Ricky! Ricky, serious time!
We can definitely do this!
Your days are numbered!
Split it!
Everyone, feel the flow of battle! Follow my lead!
I'm ready!
Sidekicks, try hard!
The time is now!
We can definitely do this! You're not invincible!
Hero time!
Caught in the world of strike!
Chain attack chance time!
Alright, do it! Split it!
Blossom dance!
Green edge!
I'll cut you off a stretch!
How's that?
Shulk!
Very good, nice!
Everyone, let's go!
Prepare for our fury! Soaring! Ricky, don't mess up!
Here, Ricky, go! Ricky, Sneaky! Shulk, go now!
Okay, my turn! Ha! Air slash! Keep it up!
Leave it to me! Against the odds! We choose to fight! Blossom dance! Good job, everyone!
Perfect!
Yahoo!
You never stood a chance!
Not bad! Not bad!
Let's go!
I'm ready!
You dare challenge Heroborn?
The power of the man. Soaring!
Hero time!
Done that! Nice one!
Leave this to me!
We can definitely do this!
The odds! We choose to fight!
Vicky, keep it up!
Blossom dance!
Split it!
Prepare for our fury! I'll cut you off a stretch! Ricky!
Leave it to Heroborn! Roly poly, keep on rolling! Shulk, go now!
Got it! Almost there! It's not over yet!
Leave it to me! Timing is everything! Remember that!
We did it!
Ricky was cool, yes?
Feel the flow of battle!
Understood, Dumba!
Victory for heroes!
I can see this isn't pushing you at all!
I think we found it. Is this the piezoelectric unit?
Yes, that's it. Well done.
Leonardo, will Fiora be okay now?
She'll be fine. It will just take me a little time to reconfigure and install the unit. Leave it to me. You get some rest.
But...
Shulk, do you want her to see you looking exhausted when she wakes up?
You're right. I'll try and get some rest. Thank you for everything you're doing.
By the way...
Yes?
The chief says he wants to speak with you. I think it's about Egil.
I'll go and see him. He wants Egil stopped. And so do we, but I need to sleep on it.
Good. You mustn't overburden yourself. We will help you in any way we can.
Thank you.
How are you? Sleep well?
Yes, very well. I wanted to, talk about your son.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes, we agree with you. Egil must be stopped, but we can't act now.
Oh? Why's that?
Before we came here, we heard of plans to form an allied force on Bionis. Any day now, they're going to launch an attack on Mechonis. But it's too dangerous. Egil has made a weapon that could kill us all.
The weapon that Mumkar was using? The one that shoots green fluid?
He said it can decompose any being from Bionis.
We have to go back and warn them, before it's too late.
Well, you could always ask me to do it.
Dixon! What are you doing here? I can't believe you found us.
Why? This place is directly below the fortress. If you fell from up there, I figured you must have ended up here. And Bob's your uncle.
You're looking well, Dixon.
Ah, I see you're looking like your usual old self.
You know each other?
Kinda.
I scratch his back. He scratches mine. He tells us about the outside world, and we give him technology and information.
Why did you keep that to yourself? That information is vital to all who fight Mechonis.
Not all of us Homs are good people. What had happened if the Mechonis-hating types found this place? These Machina cut themselves off from the world to get away from pointless fighting.
So they escaped to live in peace. Somewhere they wouldn't be seen. Makes sense.
Clever little crown princess, ain't ya?
So this is where you obtained all that stuff you brought back to Colony 9. I wondered where you were getting it from.
I thought it was fine as long as it helped Shulk out at the lab. I guess the secret's out now. So, that weapon. How dangerous are we talking about?
I haven't discovered why, but it disintegrates anything it touches, but only if it's living tissue from Bionis.
Bet that would come in handy.
Dixon!
I'm only joking. Anyway, for now, just don't let any of it touch you. I'll come up with something to counter it. Leave it with me and I'll keep you posted. You lot go and take care of that Egil or whatever his name is. If you take him down, the Allied force might not even be needed.
Okay. Let me think about it for a bit. Fiora.
Ain't made your mind up yet?
Dixon, listen.
Dumban told me all about it. The goal of your mission. So, you wanted to avenge Fiora?
Yes.
But you found her alive, and now you've got her back. So, you're all done now, ain't ya?
What are you fighting for, Dixon?
Me? He just gets right under my skin. That Egil guy.
Because he's trying to exterminate the Homs?
There's that. But that ain't everything. It's his hatred for the Bionis. Or more like his aim to wipe out everything that lives on the Bionis. I'll tell you one thing. That Bionis allied force is coming together quicker than I thought.
Really?
Yep. That high-entier prince is really moving things along.
Will they launch an attack on Mechonis?
Of course. But it looks like the prince has got another plan. He gave me a message for you. When the allied force attacks Mechonis, you don't need to join the fight. He wants you to take advantage of the chaos and do what it is you need to do.
Prince Kaelen said that?
I was pretty surprised too. He looks like a sissy, but he's got guts.
Yeah. I think that's the type of man he is.
So, what are you gonna do? He wanted me to let him know.
We're going to the Mechonis capital.
You're gonna take down Egil?
I don't know. I can't forgive the Mechon for what they've done. But after listening to Mikol, I think there might be another way.
You're too soft.
Do you really think that?
Too right. He's the self-proclaimed leader of Mechonis. I heard about what he did to the Monado. If you face him, it might get eaten up. But you have to throw everything at him, even if there's only a slim chance of winning. Hesitate for 1 second, and you're a goner.
We won't let Shulk die. Not ever!
Fiora, are you okay to be walking around?
Yep.
I have to hand it to her. That Lenarda's pretty good. And not just with machines. She's also quite familiar with organic physiology.
You went to get the things you needed to cure me, right? I'm sorry I caused all this hassle. But I'm fine now. I'll be by your side, fighting to protect you. No matter where we go, no matter how difficult it gets, Shulk will do the right thing. It doesn't matter how slim our chances. Shulk will always stick to the right path.
And don't forget, it's because of Shulk that we are all here, fighting together. I think that shows he has a strong character. Am I wrong, Dixon?
Well, when I think about everything you lot have done, I can't deny that.
Dixon, we're going to the Mechonis capital. About the Allied force.
Yeah, leave it to me. I ain't gonna let anything happen to the colony. Those mechon won't get away with anything else.
Are you going?
Yes. Thank you for all your help.
You might run into someone called Vinaya in the capital. Just mention my name, she'll lend a hand.
Vinaya?
Is she a Machina as well?
She's my daughter. She won't be far from Egil.
Hold on. You mean she's Egil's sister?
You've got it, lad.
And you say she'll help us?
The girl doesn't want to hurt Egil, but she doesn't like what he's doing. She should be a big help to you young'uns.
I don't know why she'd help us, but we'll try and find her when we get there.
Good luck.
Fiora, don't forget. I've only made temporary repairs. I think you should be able to fight, but don't overdo it. Come and see me the moment you experience any further system failure.
I will. Thank you.
In the meantime, I'm hoping I'll find a way to restore your former body.
Is that possible?
Theoretically, it might be possible to use your genetic information to regenerate your missing organs. Sorry, it's unfair for me to give you hope. To be honest, there's very little chance. But if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to try.
Thank you, Leonarda.
Fiora.
Don't make that face. Okay, let's go.
Off you go, kid. I'm counting on you and the Monado. Don't let me down, Shulk.
Why did that face betray me? And that light? No, that is not possible. It must have been remnants of memories from her former life that made me lose control. Memories. They are what limited the potential of Metalface as well. I now know that I must erase every last trace of what they once were. All my servants need is the instinct to fight. This Hom's female. She was with the boy who wields the Monado. A light of her memory. It shines strongly in this one. Bring me face 20814. So it is this male. The boy Shulk remains a thorn in my side. I will enjoy watching my minion crush him. Be still, my servant. I see that your memories cause you much suffering.
Shulk, take this.
What is it?
There's a path leading from the base of Digit 2 to the foot of the Mechonis. This is the security key to the door that seals the path. We who live in the village don't have any need for it, but it will be invaluable to you.
We're in your debt, Linada.
Shulk, Fiora, take care on your journey.
We will.
Linada, thank you for everything.